Thanks very much. Well, can you believe almost a month has passed now since the Uvalde school shooting, and new information released yesterday is revealing that police could have stopped the mass shooting within 3 minutes of the shooter entering.
Yeah, in fact, some say law enforcement failed in a big way, and many people who live in Uvalde are outraged at officials. Fox's Bridget Spencer reports.
At a Uvalde City Council meeting Tuesday, the mayor accused DPS Director Steve McCraw of misstating and misleading the public about their response to the May 24th mass shooting.
And we had the Bozo the Clown show at the Senate today with the, McCraw and everybody parading out there and giving answers that they still don't have the facts to.
The mayor did acknowledge mistakes made by the CISD chief and department, but also stated there is a lot of blame to be shared among Texas law enforcement.
He didn't talk about any other agencies that were there, and also have an accountability to everybody that was there too.
McCraw testified before lawmakers and gave a timeline of events according to DPS.
There's compelling evidence that the law enforcement response to the attack at Robb Elementary was an abject failure and antithetical to everything we've learned over the last 2 decades since the Columbine massacre.
McCraw also stating the response took entirely too long, and officers on scene should not have waited so long for backup.
If you got 1 officer, that's enough, right? So you don't have to wait for 11 or 12 or 50 or 30.
The blame game is being played on a lot of fronts. The head of the Combined Law Enforcement Associations of Texas says trust in police response may be tainted because of this.
Well, 19 babies are dead, and there needs to be an exclamation point, a period after that sentence.
Wilkerson also says agencies were not organized about this incident, and it gives good reason for law enforcement to review training and protocol.
That's the only thing McCraw and I agree on so far, is that it'll be years and years before law enforcement digs its way out of this.
He says committee hearings that are ongoing are all talk, and nothing can happen unless lawmakers are in session.
The legislature has allowed the school districts to go in and create their own police departments, when just a few years ago, those were SROs. Was it a perfect storm waiting to happen, where there's multiple agencies and it seems to be just absolute chaos on the ground, where the person that was supposed to be the commander is telling the press, I didn't know I was the commander?
Well, that was Bridget Spencer reporting. Charlie Wilkerson with CLEAT says that these committee hearings are all talk, and nothing can happen unless lawmakers are back in session.